Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the educational games that you can access from the library, MBIS Library homepage. So, you start off at the M.B.I.S Brothers International School website, and you go to quick links in the upper left-hand corner. Click on that. Library catalog is the first choice, so click on Library Catalog, and it will take you directly to this page where it says, Welcome to M.B.I.S Brothers International School Library. Click on the name of the school right over here in the center. From there, this is the home page. You can scroll down. There are different links. Oh, yeah, I got to mention the Dan Santat author visit was postponed until 2021 due to the coronavirus. So we will not be seeing him, unfortunately, until next year, but he is pretty sure he will be able to come here. He will also be going to Thailand, where he has, I guess, relatives. I think his parents are from there. But he'll be also touring Thailand's international schools before he comes to Japan. Okay, so going down this page, you'll pass different links, Sacramento links, links to our databases, the catalog, citation, and right here is one called Games. And just went through these recently to make sure that they were educational. A lot of these are from like different governmental sort of organizations, public organizations that serve the country's, the English-speaking country's children. And some of them, unfortunately, were just, as far as I could tell, playing games. But these, I believe, are more of the educational type of game. So we have a Google a day. This is for more of the upper level students. It's called a Google a day. There's no right way to solve it, but there's only one right answer. And basically, they ask a question and you use Google to find the answer. Okay? It's a bit difficult for lower elementary, I believe, but when you are ready, you should take the challenge. It's fun. Okay, let me go back to here. Oops, sorry. Right to here. And the next one is BrainPop. I think we all know BrainPop because the school subscribes to it. These are the educational games that are in BrainPop. So I'm going to click on this one. This is the main BrainPop games section. And if you want to use games for K through 3, you can click here, Games for ELL. I'm going to have to add that link. I didn't realize there were games for ELL. Since this lesson is covering Montessori all the way up to 3rd grade, let me click on games for K to 3. Okay, so we have games such as Battleship Number Line, where you learn about estimating positions on a number line, Constructosaurus, where you're creating a dinosaur, but you need to really understand the anatomy of a dinosaur to know how to put him together so he actually functions. Flight teaches you all about how to use different elements in an airplane to make it fly correctly, for example, body size, wing shape, and engine size. Food chain game, it just goes on and on. So I'm not going to cover everyone, but I'll just let you know what is here so you can explore. Okay, let me go back to here. Sorry. Okay. So I do have a direct link to that BrainPop Junior games for kindergarten to 3rd grade right here. I'm going to be adding BrainPop junior for ELL, so games for ELL, so that'll be good. We have something called CBeebies Game. I'm going to click on that. And these are things like puzzles, memory game. This one's kind of fun. Okay, you select your level. I'm going to go hard. Oh, no, let's start with easy. Okay. So there's a timer, and the minute, oh, I guess you just start right away. Okay, so there's, oh, I got it. Okay. And I'm looking for the grandma. Oh, I got another tree, so that matches, and grandma. 13 seconds. Okay, let's go to the next level. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. I think you get the idea. Okay, just got the match there. So let me go back to here. And, oh, sorry. Let me just show you some more. There's a coloring game, exploring game, puzzle games, a lot of puzzle games. So please take a look at these, especially if you like puzzles and more of a traditional game type of format. All right, so let me go back to here. Oh, here's a great one. This one is to help you find books in the library and understand how books are arranged in the library. So it asks, do you have what it takes to be a junior library assistant? And this is from Mrs. Lodge's library. Her husband is actually a game developer, so he created this game for her. And it's very good because it helps out librarians around the world. So how to play. So your job is to put the books in call number order. To start a new game, choose a level. Level 1 is the easiest and level 3 is the hardest. Once you choose a level, your books will appear on the shelf. Click on a book with your mouse or your finger on a touch device and hold down while dragging it into the correct order. When you think your books are in the correct order, click the Check My Shelf. Okay, so this Check My Shelf button at the top of the screen to see if you are right. All right, let's just do it, okay? New games. Fiction is easier than Dewey. Dewey is going to involve numbers and decimal points. So let's start off with fiction. And to make it even easier, let's show the alphabet. So when I click on that, it's going to show the alphabet, a strip of the alphabet across the top from A to Z. So here we go. Level 1 is 3 books. We're going to put these in order. So as you can see, the FIC at the top means that these are fiction books. So make-believe or books that are written from the author's imagination. And we basically want to put all of these fiction books into order. So we don't really look at the fiction once we know they're all the same type. We're going to be looking at the second line, which is the first 3 letters of the author's last name. So looking up here, we go, okay, F comes before H. So let's put F here. And Q definitely comes way after both letters, F and H. So I'm going to put them all the way over there. Okay. Now we're going to click on Check My Shelf and see if this was correct. Yes, great job. Your books are in order. All right, let's go to let's just jump up to level 3. Okay, now you see we've got 8 books. So this is much more challenging, and it's a good way to get to develop your alphabetical ordering skills. So I see a BRO. I don't see an A last name, so I'm just going to go, let me just throw the BRO in the front and the CAS. Okay, well, I'm going to stop there. You get the idea, so have fun with this. I'm going to click on main menu now. Let's do new game, but this time let's go with Dewey. And this one will involve numbers which represent the different sections of the library in the non-fiction section. So books that are covering ghosts are in the 100s section. Greek myths, mythology is in the 200 section. Country books are in the 900 section. So actually this is in order. So I'm going to check my shelf. Great job, your books are in order. Okay, let's go for, let me just show you what the difficult level looks like. Okay, so now this might be difficult for the grades that have not covered decimal points, but just remember that anything, you want to look first at the numbers that are ahead of this thing that looks like a period, which is called a decimal point, and you're going to put them in number orders. So this is actually 1, so that's okay where it is. 917, that can go to the very end, okay? And then everything else, you're going to have to figure out on your own, all right? Take that challenge. Let's go back to the games page again. And this time let's go to PBS. PBS is, I believe, the public broadcasting system, and it's something I grew up with in America. Lots of educational TV, quality TV, sort of like the NHK of America. So these are educational games, okay? Let's see. Let me test it, because some things they list as educational, but they're just more just to waste time. So let's see what's going on here. This is called Bug Catcher. All right. Let's click on play. You can, if you would like...
George is collecting bugs.
Okay, if you would like to see the
words... Do you think there are more yellow bugs or more pink bugs? Click one of the buttons to make your guess.
Okay, if you want to see the words that the person is saying, you can click on closed captioning. Okay, that will give you, when they do speak, that will allow you to see the words that are being spoken. You'll see text for that. Okay, so
you guessed that there are more pink bugs. Let's catch the bugs so that we can find out.
You can see the words.
Move George back and forth until all the bugs are caught. Let's see. You're right. There are more pink bugs. Now let's set the bugs free.
Okay.
Well done.
Stop right there. Go back to home. Oh, this took me to a Curious George page. So let me go home again. No? Okay. I'm going to have to use the return button, the backspace or back button. And let me go one more. Okay, now we're at the main page. Okay, so you can choose the section you would like. Harder games are down here. Things like build your own rainforest ecosystem. Sounds very interesting. Build a rocket ship and complete space quests. All right. Please explore this. It looks like there are a lot of different games with a lot of different activities involved. Enjoy. Okay. Here are Highlights Magazine Kids Games. This is an educational magazine that comes out in America, and unfortunately they stopped delivering internationally. So we used to get it, but we don't get it anymore. But they allow people to use the game section, their website. So the hidden pictures, this is always fun. So let me click on here, the jungle exhibit. You are basically looking for things in the picture that have to do with, what is it? Things that you need to find in the picture, and you also learn different words and what they connect with. Okay, shovel here, 4-leaf clover, snake, crayon. So you're looking for these things. All right. So let me see if I can find anything in here that connects with these over here, and you'll see what it looks like. Okay, looks like I see a butterfly over here. It looks more like a dragonfly to me, but I'm gonna click on it. Yes, got the butterfly. So you're trying to find all of these different items in this picture. They're all hidden in here. So look carefully and see if you can find them. All right, let me go back to here. Let's go to Journey to Interland. This is probably more appropriate for the older elementary school students, but it basically teaches you how to use the internet safely and what is it? How not to get in trouble using the internet, how to act with courtesy on the internet, all kinds of things that could cause problems if you don't know how to interact with people on the internet. So let me click on this. This one was actually created by Google, and it's very well made. So welcome to Interland, a magical place. Embark on a quest to become a confident explorer of the online world. Okay, that's our little mascot. And these are the different lands. Each one covers a different topic in your exploration of the internet. Okay, let's do this. Kind Kingdom, okay? This teaches you the importance of being kind and polite when you're using the internet, okay? Let's hop to another one. Reality River, you learn that there are people out there on the internet who are trying to trick you, maybe even put like spyware or viruses on your computer. So it teaches you how not to fall for the fake. Mindful Mountain, this is all about sharing things with care. All right. Tower of Treasure, secure your secrets. For example, how to create a password that really will protect you and not be easily crackable, okay? To use Interland, this game is more complicated than the other games in this list. So I would recommend it to any of the students who have already had a lesson on one of these modules with me. I think it would make more sense to them if they do that. Otherwise, we will be covering this when school is back in session, and I can work on this with all of the students at the library computers in the library computer lab. So, if you would like to get started right away though, click on About in the lower right-hand corner. And there are different sections that will teach you how to use it. For example, if you're learning with your family, right up here, okay? Digital safety resources, tools for the home. All right, so there's a family guide that you can download. And coloring books, internet tips, family pledges, and all kinds of helpful resources so that you will understand the concepts that go into this. For example, cyberbullying, cybersecurity, how to prevent identity theft, and other safety-oriented internet tools. Okay, let me go back to the M.B.I.S game section. Now I'm going to click on National Geographic Kids. This is from the National Geographic magazine, the National Geographic Kids magazine. And these are educational activities that you can do. For example, let's take a sharks quiz. Sink your teeth into this quiz all about sharks. Which is the largest of all sharks? I believe it is the whale shark. Yes, volume is too high. A whale shark can weigh as much as 13 tons, which is the same as 2 African elephants. Next, sharks have existed for approximately how long? Okay, I'm going to leave this to you guys to answer. Here we go. Next is order in the library. Now, this used to be one of the better library-oriented games. Unfortunately, it uses Adobe Flash Player, and it's going to be going defunct due to it being, I guess, a program that is not too secure. So for right now, if you want to use it, you can click on this link here. Actually, I'm going to go from up here. Click on Manage. Flash was blocked on this page. Let's see if we can turn it on. Okay, once I set this up for the flash setting where it says your flash settings will be kept until you quit Chrome, ask first. Make sure it's on ask first, not on the block sites from running flash recommended. So we put it on ask first, and when we go to there, it will allow you to run it, okay? And this is the order in the library game. All right, click on play. First name, Albert. Last name, Shitamoto. And I will be a blue dog. All right, so we start off very easy. This once again is teaching you how the books are ordered in the library, and that will help you when you are searching for a book on your own, okay? As long as you know how they're ordered and you know the call number that goes on the label of a book. For example, right over here, this book here, it's got 398.2. 398.2 is actually the call number for fables and folk tales and fairy tales. All right? So let's start off with the easiest. It goes from level 1 all the way up to level 11. So we're going level 1, sorting, okay? So drag the book into the correct basket. So this is the book. You're going to want to go with the first line. That's F, that stands for fiction. In our library, we spell it out F-I-C, but this library uses F to stand for fiction. So you're not going to put it in B, you're not going to put it in any of the number, non-fiction boxes, you're going to put it in the fiction box. Good. So he moved forward a step. 131.1. NAD, that's the author's last name, the first 3 letters of the author's last name, but we're not concerned with that second line for this one. We're concerned with this. So let's find the hundreds box, and I see it right over here. Okay? So you'll continue putting it in the box, moving forward, and when you reach the end, this is B for biographies. In our library, it's spelled out B-I-O. Fiction again. Fiction, a lot of fictions. 100. Okay. I am a library assistant level 1. All right. That means I get to make minimum wage. All right. Okay. So you can print this out or play a new game. Okay. All right. Now we're back here. And this is one that you all know from your classes. It is an epic adventure math game called Prodigy. I'm not in charge of the username and password, so if you need to access this, please contact your teacher if you have forgotten your username or your password. Okay, so if you want to play it, you click on here. You know what? I don't have an account, so I cannot access it. But kids, please tell your parents all about it because you know more about it than I do. But it looks like a fun game. It's sometimes it's hard to believe that it's educational, but it really is. It's asking some very complicated questions and getting kids to think. So please enjoy this at home too. So that was an overview of the games and fun activities that you can access from the Marist Brothers International School Library homepage. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. If you know of any other really great educational websites that you'd like to share, educational game websites that you'd like to share, please let me know and I will add it to our list. Thank you and see you later.